It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building, and I'll be breaking down the GOAT, Michael Chiesa versus Sean Brady. Really, really dope matchup. I like the fight a lot, but I'm pretty confident in my boy, my boy, Michael Chiesa. Michael the Maverick Chiesa. My boy. I think he gets it done here. I really, really, truly believe he will defeat this fool, Sean Brady, and he will be victorious in the co-main event. I mean, this is it's a good fight. It's a good fight, but in terms of the rankings, where is he at? Chiesa is number 6. And Brady is number 14. So really, really big jump up for Brady. But Brady has always been considered a legitimate future champion. I even put him in my top 5 threats for Kumar Usman in the future, man. I mean, this kid is something special. I will never take that away from him. I mean, stylistically, he's just almost GSP-like. You know, he's good in the striking. He's great in the grappling. He just doesn't really have any holes. He doesn't have any particular area where he's bad at, and he's just really good everywhere. But his grappling is something that, I mean, like, it is just life-changing, you know, and he's so fucking strong, you know. You look at him, but I would say that his weakest point is probably his striking, and kind of almost like Chiesa, but he's a decent striker though. He can strike, but really Chiesa is also kind of like the same way, but he's more of a grappler. Like you know, you could say almost one dimensional, but yeah, it is what it is. I mean, he is Chiesa, in my humble opinion, in this matchup is the gatekeeper, and Sean Brady is the up and comer that's trying to take his spot. And really, there's no big story going into this, just besides the fact that, I mean, Chiesa wants redemption after that fake fight he had with Vicente Luque that supposedly, so I had to bring it up, supposedly happened. But he wants redemption. He wants to get that one back. And he wants to let this young timer, this young kid, this new generation welterweight know that your time isn't now. My time is now. Your time will come up, but it's not today. You know, and basically that's where it comes down in terms of the rundown. But in terms of the stats, I mean, Chiesa comes with a record of 17-5, fights out of Washington, age 33, a height of 6'1", and reaches 75.5. Brady, 14-0, fights out of Philadelphia, age 28, a height of 5'10", and reaches 72.5. So Brady, I mean, he's had about, I mean, how many fights in the UFC? Okay, so he's had 4 fights. He's beaten Court McGee, which looks like a decent one. Court McGee just beat the Brazilian guy that has a win over Leon Edwards. I think Claudio Silva, something like that. I don't know. But he beat him, beat Ismail Devarian, then beat Christian Aguilera via guillotine choke, which was really impressive. I was actually kind of like, all right. Now, Aguilera at the time had like crazy knockout power and was very feared until he got fucking destroyed by Carlton Harris. And Carlton Harris was actually pretty good lately. So I don't know if Christian Aguilera isn't as good as I thought he was, or I thought he was decent. I thought he had really one punch knockout power, and it looking like he don't. But I don't know. We'll see. And his last one was against Jake Matthews. I mean, he looked impressive against Matthews. Looked dominant. But yeah, you know, Matthews is a legit welterweight. He has good wins. He has a win over Ji Li Lang. I think that's about it. But he's beat Emil Mick. Emil Mick kind of is known for kind of giving Usman a hard time. Not really. I watched the fight. I didn't think he gave him a hard time. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, Sean Brady has looked dominant against guys that, you know, he's supposed to beat, but the Jake Matthews fight was a big test. Jake Matthews is a good welterweight, I would say, and he's not no bum off the street, and he made him look like a child. Now, Jake had some success with the boxing, and he did have a reach advantage. Another guy who has a reach advantage is Michael Chiesa. I don't know if Chiesa can replicate that. Chiesa's not a boxer, but or nor does he have great hands. But his hands are getting better. I will admit that. But his striking is always developing. But against Brady in his fight against Matthews. That's what I was about to say. He looked human. He looked human in the boxing. I mean, Matthews' jab was giving him problems. He actually kind of dropped him. Obviously, I know some people say it was a slip, but I think he did hurt him a little bit. I think that cross, because he took his leg, like he went like this. He took the leg, but he still punched him, right? Like he still hit him, and I felt like it did something, right? It had to stung a little bit, so I think he did hurt him a little bit. But he ended up hurting Matthews back in the third round, took him down, and got the arm triangle choke and submitted him. Made Matthews look really, really weak in the grappling. And Matthews is a black belt on the ground, is and very, very high level. So well, I shouldn't say high level, is really good on the ground. And he made him look like a child in there. So it is what it is. But Chiesa, I mean, there's levels to this game. Obviously, Chiesa is a legitimate top 5, top 10 welterweight. He's proven it. I look at his wins. I mean, Carlos Condit submitted him with ease. Diego Sanchez took him to a decision, but completely dominated. Rafael Dos Anjos and Neil Magny, I mean, complete domination by him. You could say 28-29 against Dos Anjos. Maybe Dos Anjos won a round. But, I mean, he beat a former lightweight champion when he was a lightweight, too. So it's like, you know, he had two lightweights going at it, but he did not look like a lightweight against Dos Anjos. And he had his way with him. And it's not like Dos Anjos is a bum now. He just beat Paul Felder. He has a win over Kevin Lee, and a guy who does technically, supposedly, have a win over Chiesa. And then what Chiesa just did to Neil Magny, I mean, it was just complete domination. I mean, so many people were picking Magny. So many people were picking that fool from Colorado. Everyone told me that the King Chiesa would lose, and I told them no Sirski. Chiesa will be victorious, and he did his thing, and he made me a proud man. But he did have that fake fight against Luque. Sad day for your boy eBay, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Supposedly there was a darts choke, and supposedly eBay did a live stream to it and saw it, but I don't remember that fight. You know, doesn't really ring a bell. But I mean, hey, he, you know, Luque supposedly got it done, and good on him. But you know, he does have some other losses to Pettis and to Jorge Masvidal. Supposedly, that fight was you know, happened a few years ago at lightweight, so we can't really respect it. In my humble opinion, I've only seen Chiesa win. He's, in my humble opinion, 17-0. He has wins over Beneil Dariush, which is aging like fine wine. Wins over Ali Quinta, which isn't the greatest win in the world, but the Dariush, Dos Anjos, and Neil Magny win are probably some of his best, if I'm missing any. He did TKO James Vick, so he does have TKO wins, but it's not on his record. Record is on tough. But I mean, stylistically, Chiesa's on another level. I just think he's on another level in the grappling. Just the only issue I can see with Chiesa is that he does leave his neck out there a little too much. But I mean, the kid's good. He's solid. A lot of people don't like him for some odd reason because they think he's a bum, but really he's fought good competition and he's beaten them. He's legitimately a good contender. Guys just don't want to give his respect, and you know, he doesn't talk trash. He doesn't say nothing, but they call him a bum anyway. But he'll dominate your favorite fighter. He'll dominate your fucking favorite fighter. And to them boys, Angelo Kaz. I guess I love grapes now. I'll call him Gangsta Grapes. SSG Ed. Punk ass Ed. Who else? Fuego. You guys will rue today. Because the GOAT is coming. And somebody has got to go. And yes, Chiesa's undefeated. But Brady will not be. You know, he's going to go down. Domination will happen. Chiesa will be victorious. I gotta go with the Maverick here, y'all. And yeah, you know, it is what it is. If anyone doesn't get what I'm saying or doesn't get why I'm talking like this, go watch my Chiesa Vicente Luque breakdown, and I guess you'll kind of get where the you know, where the jokes are coming from. But if you are a new viewer to this and you're like, what is wrong with this dude? Yeah, it is what it is. I am a Chiesa mark. Yeah, I think hey, Chiesa could knock him out. Could knock him out. Hey, you know, Jake Matthews was having a lot of success with that jab, and yeah, he looked good. He looked good with it. But it is what it is. We'll see what happens. But anything can happen. Matthews can obviously win this fight. Maybe he can show us that he's the better grappler, but you know, that's not going to happen in this universe, in this world, because in this world, in this universe, Chiesa's gonna dominate this man, show this man there's levels to this game. Future champ shit, whatever, next generation, whatever. Your time is not now. It's Chiesa's time, and we back on the horse, and we back to winning. My boy Chiesa is getting that dub. I got Chiesa by decision. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's your boy eBay, and I'm out of here. Love y'all, and goodbye. And this is the people's main event, by the way. If you're new, subscribe. If you're new, like, comment, share the video. Tell me how you're feeling about the GOAT Chiesa and his return to the UFC. And obviously, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. I'm out of here. Love y'all and goodbye. And send some, love to the GOAT Chiesa. Let him know eBay sent you. Send him the, king and GOAT emojis like I do all the time. I love y'all and goodbye.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.